Jimmy Jones hits the top 10 this week with Handyman, and that's Skyline Dateline 30 years ago from the Charlottesville Daily Progress. Robert Bentley recently went to Lexington and visited with a man whose name could hardly be more appropriate to his profession. He's a blacksmith, and his name is Manley.
Down in Rockbridge County, in the city where Stonewall sleeps, Lexington, Virginia. There's a tradition that began during the Civil War and is still going strong over on Randolph Street, right behind the old Leggett's. Just as he's done every morning for the past 62 years, Manley Brown starts his workday with a shovelful of coal that will turn cold, black iron white hot.
One thing I know, my granddad was born 1830, and I figured he must have been in the shop when he was about 20 years old, started the shop. I would figure that, I don't know. I never did know my granddad. Never seen him.
Andrew Jackson Brown was a blacksmith in the Confederate Army during the Civil War and settled in Lexington when the war ended. Legend has it that he shod General Lee's horse, Traveler.
My father took it up. My granddad had 3 sons, and all 3 of them were blacksmiths. And that boy was here a while ago. His grandfather was my oldest uncle, my daddy's oldest brother. Everyone just left here. Alan Brown.
Frank Brown built the present shop about the turn of the century. Manley started his apprenticeship there at the age of 16.
Just get away from school. That's what I wanted to do, just get away from school.
Was there anything about the work that you liked?
Yeah, I like to work. I like to get degrees in there, then go home and clean up and stuff like that.
This is what he likes doing best, striking iron. Manley and his nephew, Alan Brown, pound an old axle into a digging bar. When Manley wants Alan to stop, he hits the anvil without interrupting the blows. He says the whole idea behind getting Alan involved is just to warm his jacket up a little. In the old days, the village blacksmith worked on everything, from horses to door locks, and the same is true of Manley today.
A lot of people think that, being a blacksmith is like being a hammer mechanic, just banging things together. But if you watch Manley at work, and you watch him do the things that he does.
Retired Colonel Tom Angley, a former metal worker himself, has been working with Manley for about the past year and a half.
Being a blacksmith, it's not just being able to hammer steel and iron, working the forge, but knowing what you're doing to begin with. For instance, you've got to be a mechanic, you've got to be a welder, you've got to be a machinist, you've got to be a carpenter, you've got to know, you're a jack of all trades.
Horses and door locks for his grandfather, cars and flexible flyers for Manley. All done in a shop that seems to be a cluttered collection of junk and scrap. But don't be fooled. Everything there has its purpose and its place. It's the tradition and the old tools still in use that draws Colonel Langley to the shop.
He generates a lot of interest because he goes way, way back. He and his family, of course, they built this place. And a lot of the machinery in here goes way back to the turn of the century. And there's some of the machinery, that's what I like about it, because some of it reminds me of the machine shops I worked in when I was a kid. Old equipment. But there's a lot of tradition here.
The old, well-polished, oiled machinery is only a part of the friendship and the respect that Manley and the Colonel have formed.
I took training in the Civil War, and he keep giving me training in this modern war. He's 26 years in the Army. He's a Yankee, too. Yankee and a Democrat.
See, he hired me as a sweeper here
I hired him as sweeper.
for 65 cents an hour.
65 cents an hour. And now he's the vice
Now he's
president. He
complaining because I want
wants
70 cents an hour.
70 cents an hour.
What do you tell him when he wants more money?
There's the door.
Yeah, there's the door. I'm fine.
There's the door. Go in.
They say that a blacksmith shop is the coldest place in the winter and the warmest place in the summer. But there'll come a day when Manly will light the forge for a last time. With his two sons in other careers, Manly is realistic about the end of an era.
Well, the Brown's blacksmith shop's gonna play out. I figure since 18 and 30, that'd be 1850. Up to now, that'd be 140 years, wouldn't it? Up to now, that'd be 140 years. Is that long enough?
I think when Manly leaves, he'll take something with him. I think he'll take a little of the heart of Lexington with him because people will miss him. Oh, a lot of people, as you see, there's 4 or 5 people just come in, chat. It's a place like the old barber shop where people meet, especially in the summer, not so much in the winter. I catch him reminiscing all the time, you know, and talking about his dad, his grandfather, and what it used to be, what it was like, what he would like to see it be, you know. But yeah, I think he'll feel it. He really doesn't want to do it, but I think he like all the old timers, they know there's a day set aside. But he has a good attitude.